What were the major differences between ancient Greek and Roman democracy? Although ancient Greek and Romans had democracy, I contend they were differing forms of democracy. Ancient Athenians no longer wanted to be ruled by one individual who had too much power in ancient Greece. Athenian aristocrat Cleisthenes reformed the Greek constitution to found democracy. However, not everyone had the right to vote. Only male citizens of Athens had the right to vote. Women and slaves were not allowed to vote. Also, other city-states had their own form of government in the early stages of democracy. The idea of ruling oneself spread throughout the Greek Empire, but never allowed slaves, women, or non-citizens the right to vote. The Romans adapted ideas from the mixing of various cultures under the Republic, and they also no longer wanted to be ruled by tyrants. The elite of Rome decided to create a new political system of democracy, similar yet different from Greek democracy. The Roman Republic was based on male citizens making political decisions as a group and electing officials in assemblies. The assemblies were divided into voting groups according to the social hierarchy of status and wealth. A small group had the same vote as a large group. Each group, not each individual, had a vote. Only Roman citizen men were allowed to vote. Rome also had a policy of making conquered outsiders into citizens, which allowed them to vote. Slaves were also allowed to earn their freedom and citizenship as well. Children of freedmen enjoyed citizenship without limitations. Greek democracy did not allow for either of these. Roman law allowed for the appointment of a temporary dictator if in a crisis. Sulla commanded them to order him as a temporary dictator. Greek democracy did not have the provision for this. Both were labeled a democracy, yet both limited the right to vote to men of a specific standing. Women were not granted the right to vote under either. However, it does appear that women did have more freedom under the Roman democracy than the Greek.